How much fun was that?
We kind of heard around the locker room, but seeing them put on the blue jersey, they definitely put a smile on our face as a defense, and we got a chance to get out there today. That was pretty good.
How they look to you?
They all look pretty good. They all making strides in the right direction. It's hard to say who's gonna be that guy, but I'm with all of the prospects going forward. I'm with all of them.
Anyone lay any big licks on them?
I don't think we got nothing pretty big. We got 2 of them and a couple sacks, and, just smash them down to the ground a little bit. But I don't think we got to take nobody's head off.
D-line or linebackers, where it's coming from?
I don't know. I think it was a blitz. I was in the middle of the field, so some type of blitz.
You get excited when you heard they were going to be live?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. That turns our whole defense up. You get to hit the guy that's been talking all the smack. So.
Who's been talking the most smack?
Oh, man, don't let them complete a pass. They carry it on for the rest of the day. So whoever complete a pass is going to talk. So.
How did Halsey look at safety going live?
He's a great player anyway. I think we can put him anywhere on the field and he'd be prosperous for us. But, at safety, I saw some flashes of him running, downhill to the ball and making plays. And, I made that transition my freshman year, my sophomore year, and I, kind of can help him and tell him, how much space he got to cover with those tackles and things. So, he's been a little brother to me, and I think he looked pretty good back there.
What have you told him about making that transition?
Everything back there is a little slower than that when you're at corner. The ball get around the edge faster at corner. When you're at safety, you read a lot more. You see a lot more of the field, and, you helping everybody. You making plays everywhere. So, he just embracing that role, and, he taking it a lot better than I did, I think.
How'd you feel like you did today?
It was a solid day. I think I could have got my hands on the ball a little bit more. But, I'm going to watch the film and be able to grade myself later on tonight. And, hopefully these strides progress our whole defense going forward.
You guys pick off any passes?
Yeah, we had 2 or 3 today. Should have had a couple more, but, it's going to get better with tight coverage and, reading routes and things like that.
Who had the pickoffs?
I don't want to miss nobody. I think I know Chris Davis had one and Jake Holland had one while I was on the field. And, I don't know who had ones on the second and third team, but I think getting our hands on the ball is definitely going to be something we got to improve on going forward into this year.
Did you guys give up any touchdown passes?
I don't think we gave them nothing deep in the air. I think they were trying to run everything in on there.
How much did the quarterbacks run? Like design run?
I'm sorry, say it again.
How much did the quarterbacks run?
They ran pretty much, especially the ones that think they bad and think they can run somebody over. They took their chances with the ball when they got them, and they got their yardage. They tried to hit us back, and which was good to see for me that they would deliver a blow. So it was good to see.
So not a lot of people were sliding?
No, not too much sliding.
Any of them bad? Were they hitting, knocking guys over?
Nah, they ain't living up to that.
What's the best smack talk you've heard from a quarterback this
Man, we eating over here or something like that, which means that we eat, which means that we're gonna complete everything we throw on you. It's kind of like an insult, that you the man, we going there all day.
And they said it directly to you, or they said it just at secondary in general?
If you said it to anybody on defense, you said it to me. So.
Any of the receivers particularly tough to cover at this point?
We got a wonderful receiving core. Samuel, Ricardo, Trevon Reed, Quan Bray, the young guy Tony Stevens, Dominique. Them boys. That's a great group of receivers. And I think they're gonna make a lot of noise this year.
We've heard Tony Stevens' name a couple of times. What is it that he does as a new guy just walking in here that is impressive?
Being long, he go and get the ball. He's a great route runner. And he's just embracing everything he can, and just trying to get him a spot, to get him a couple of touches a game. And I like that about freshmen anyway.
Did you guys give up any big runs, or did you pretty well hold them in check?
We got some great backs that they got some great schemes, and they showed us some jet motion that allowed some big runs. With those backs, we got really big backs, and you know, they bounced off a couple tackles and made some big plays.
How do you think Nick Marshall and Jeremy Johnson did being their first scrimmage really on college level?
I mean, they embraced it. You know, we've been throwing the ball around with them, and, you know, we've been embracing them as a team. And they feel at home. They feel like, you know, it's their time. They feel like they got a chance. They've been doing pretty good.
Coach Malzahn said he was impressed that you guys didn't get too disappointed that, you know, you went back inside instead of getting to practice in the stadium. I mean, was that something that bothered you at all, or as long as you're out there scrimmaging, it don't matter where it's at?
I mean, football is football. If we played in the parking lot, I want to play football.
How's Demetrius been handling this week, not being in practice?
Man, it's you know, he's a great dude, but he's been a good coach. I mean, as far as, you know, him helping us, he's been really good. But, you know, me and him talk, you know, because we been here a minute, and, you know, he kind of down on him. But he gonna get back next week, and he gonna be at full speed, and I know what they expect from him.
Do you know when he's coming back sometime next week?
I mean, you know, he's just hoping for the best, and I'm gonna hope for the best, and we're gonna claim that he's back next week.
What has it been like without him now for 11 straight practices, going back to the spring, just not having him next to you, either having Trent or having Josh next to you for 11 practices, a couple of scrimmages a day?
I mean, you know, my role kind of have to pick up, you know, putting a guy in there that with a little less experience, and you know, the guy. I mean, I feel good at being a leader and being able to direct traffic out there. And I know with him being out, you know, I have to look out for the other guy a little bit more. You know, being that those are new position for those guys that are learning that. So he gonna get back, and I'll be okay with that.
Talk
You
about
feel like? Go ahead.
the guys had a week of practice in. Talk about defense as a whole. Have you guys seen much improvement as a group?
Yes, we are seeing great strides, especially from the spring. I think we learned the defense is kind of melted down on us, and we got a chance to, you know, run it and perfect it. And, you know, someday we have it, you know, to perfection. And, you know, we miss a couple days. I mean, we miss a play or two a day, and we're gonna get it perfect. We're gonna get it perfect.
What do you think 2 days is going to be like now? Guys have to fight through some bumps and bruises. Going to find out who can really step up here these next few days.
I think 2 of that depends on the leaders. The leader come out with you know, enthusiasm. It's gonna be a great day. You know, me being a leader, that's exactly what I'm gonna try to do.
Everybody make it through healthy today, as far as you know?
Yeah, as far as I know, we got all the guys through good, man. And it's a great day. Got a lot of plays in, got a lot of film to watch. And, you know, I'm happy.
Any strange penalties out there? I know the refs are probably practicing themselves, you know, targeting rules and stuff like that. Anything like that today?
Nah, I ain't seen nothing too strange. They called the outsides on. I think they were blind on. You know, you know, it's all part of the game, and I think our defense adapted well to those penalties that we got. You know, trying to make stands throughout the penalties.
Those picks, were those jumping on routes, screens? Did anything stick out with you?
I can't remember what route they were. I know one was a deep ball. I think one was a post that we had hold help in. You know, it just part of the scheme that I think, put us in position to make those plays, which is a credit to Coach Johnson and how he's running his defense and knows when to call such things. So I'm grateful for that.